And the man laughed at him and said, "You got all these pictures? I still find fault." But I was glad when they go. And when I walked, he charged me $100 something for nothing. I walked to the door, and they sitting there laughing. I turned around and said, "You know what? Oh, you motherfucker, kiss my ass. Now charge me for that." And walked out the courtroom. Tell you, I drove way up here from Belgrade, and you find fault for something that I didn't do? Because the man, the officer, the trooper, he was in a plain car. Now, mind you, I had just got off the turnpike doing 80 miles an hour, okay, in a 70 mile per hour speed zone. Troopers, sheriffs, whatever, law enforcement passed by me. I wave at them, they go about their business. So I come off right there in Fort Peters. I came off the turnpike, got on 95. I broke my speed down. Now I'm cruising 70 and 65. But right at that point, it's a little downgrade. So I went up to 73. I'm looking at my speedometer. Okay, I'm in the center lane. I see this blue Crown Vic coming up behind me, kind of fast. So I put my signal light on to get over to the right lane. This fool pulled right behind me and pulled me. So my first question to him was, "Why did you pull me?" He said, "I was speeding." I said, "No, I wasn't." I said, "I was cruising at 70 miles an hour, sir." I said, "When I came down that little downgrade, it went up to 73 miles an hour because I'm watching my speedometer." So he asked me, he said, "I got a question." It's a black dude. "I got a question." I said, "What's that, sir?" He said, "Do you think it's okay to run 80 miles an hour in a 70 mile per hour speed zone?" I just got off of here running 80 miles an hour and didn't get pulled. I said, "Yes." You know what that fool told me? "That's the wrong answer. I'm gonna give you a ticket." This man wrote me a ticket because I didn't say what he wanted me to hear, what he wanted to hear. And that's why I got a ticket. Yeah, that's why when I got up there and he said he lied and told this man his duty was to monitor the big truck. No, it wasn't. Your duty was to pick on me because I was the only big truck in that area. So that's why I told him. I paid the little money I had to keep my license. But I let him know how I felt, and I didn't care. I didn't care.
They didn't hold you in contempt?
Nothing, because they knew they were wrong. Matter of fact, right downtown, same thing. I told the judge to kiss my ass. And lock me up for talking. That's what I told him. Now lock me up for talking. Man, look at that man, they're crazy. No, he ain't. That man pissed off. Because you charged him for something that he shouldn't be charged with. You know, in Belgrade, same thing with my son. It was the railroad with my son. I went out the courtroom like that and I took the door off the hinges. I slammed it so loud. Sounded like a cannon. BAM! Stopped the proceedings and everything. And the sheriff gonna come out there talking. I said, "Man, get the fuck out of my face." I said, "Okay, get the fuck out of my face." I said, "Let me tell you something, partner. If you ain't finna arrest me, don't say a motherfucking thing." I said, "You see that bullshit going?" He says, "Yeah, I understand that, sir." He said, "But you can't do it." "Don't tell me the fuck I can't do it. I just did it." I said, "Now, like I said, sir, if you're not gonna arrest me, get the fuck out of my face and don't say nothing to me because you ain't no different than them people in there." The man looked at me and shook his head and walked away from me. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Cursed out 15 in the sheriff's department. Yes, I did. On Saturday, visiting my son. This lady, oh, what was that lady's name? I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, she was from Pahokee. Miss Wright. That was her name. This lady wore some wigs, looked like rats had been nested in. I'm talking about some ugly ass wigs. And she was ugly. She was Euclid. She was Paz ugly. But every time I went, this lady had something to say to me. But this Saturday, she caught me in a bad mood. A real bad mood. So anyway, she started in the lobby, Juliet. I told her, I said, "Ma'am," I said, "let me tell you something." I said, "I'm not having a good day." I said, "Please stop talking to me." I said, "Talk to anybody in here, but please leave me alone." Kept Juliet. Okay, when they call for the visitors to come in, we're going down the corridor. I'm holding my daughter, my baby, I'm holding. She was still in me, yada, yada, yada. I'm studying telling this lady, leave me alone. She studied yada. So we get back in the visionary, they don't have phones. You have to talk through these little holes. Now mind you, my son has a hearing problem. So my baby, 2 years old, weighed 35, 40 pounds at the most. I'm holding her standing on this piece of metal that's welded. It's not gonna break because the welding is underneath, which holds the pressure. Bro, that lady came up to me and said, sir, you need to take your daughter off of that before it breaks. And I snapped. I called everything but the child of God. So she called the distress. The first 7 came, but they came on the inmate side. So they over there. And my son is begging me, Daddy, please leave out of it. They're going to hurt you. They ain't going to fuck with me. They ain't going to touch me. I can talk. I can say whatever I want. So anyway, calm my son down. I walk out. When I walk out, headed back to the lobby, about 12 or 13 more. I'm talking about white shirts, the camouflage holding out yard ran by me, going over there. I said, this is ridiculous. All these people for me. I get in the lobby. I'm surrounded by sheriffs. Even my partner, my so-called Masonic brother. Y'all let me talk to him, man. That's my brother, man. Let me talk to him. First thing that man said out of his mouth was, bro, you can't win. I told him, fuck you too, man. Get out my face. What the fuck you gonna tell me? Win what? I ain't lost. Hell, I'm gonna win. The little old short sergeant, little lady, told me, she said, sir, today, I said, today, your visitation is revoked. I said, my visitation ain't revoked. I'll be back. I said, as a matter of fact, all y'all kiss my ass. I was standing on the American flag. All y'all kiss my ass. In fact, lock me up for that. That's what you do. Put your hands on me for that. Y'all kiss my ass. I'm out of here. So I walked out. I called, I don't know if you've heard of Strawberry. They call him Strawberry Red. He was from Belgrade, but he was in some type of thing over here. Commission or something. Anyway, I called him first because I know his son, Raymond. Anyway, I talked to him about it. So he told me to call Captain John. I called Captain John. We was having I thought it was a decent conversation. I thought I was handling myself real good. But he said a few things that pissed me off. And I told him, I said, you just like the rest of them. I said, I knew you were going to take off your people and everything, but I don't get to that. I said, but I was not wrong. Hung up on him. Don't want to talk to you no more. Because you talking stupid people. The next day, no, this was that Friday. That Monday, he called me back. Apologized for his people's actions. He said, Mr. Smith, he said, I'm sorry about what happened. He said, I reviewed the tape. I don't see anything you did wrong. That's my point. I didn't do nothing wrong. He said, well, let me tell you something. He said, as of today, your visitation is reinstated. You are welcome to go back and visit your son. That Thursday, I was right back out to the court, to the place, the court, the jailhouse in Belgrade. And you know what the guy told me? Boy, your dad's crazy. I love that nigga. That nigga a fool, but I love that mother. That bitch don't take no shit. That Ray for me. Oh, I didn't care. I don't care. Because you got on that monkey suit, you ain't no better than me. You ain't, and I tell oh, you ain't no, I don't think you more man than me. Take that monkey suit and that badge off. I'll tell you ass like frame. You don't know who you dealing with, partner. I don't see you, period. I tell you no lie, bro. When I was married to my oldest kid's mother, that lady used to call the police on me down there every day. If I looked at her wrong, she'd call the police on me. And after the first 3 incidents, when she called them, 4 or 5 carloads of them came. No 1 or 2 or 3. I'm talking about they came 2, 3 in each car. And they all got cursed out. And ended up leaving looking stupid. I put my hands in their face and everything. Put your hands on it, don't you do? Put your hands on it. One day this too tall. One day he come down because I took the keys to her Volkswagen. I bought it. This fool snapped his finger at me and said, "You got to give up them keys." I snapped my finger back. I ain't got to give up them motherfucking things. You take them. That's what you do. Try to take them. And I'm going to show you what I do with your long hair. The man got on that door. Woo! There they go. And when it was all said and done, guess what? They left looking stupid and I still had the keys. Yeah. And I told him, I said, you better get her away from here because she's running her mouth. I'm going to get in the back seat with her. And it's going to be ugly when I come out of there. So if you don't want to try to protect her and get yourself hurt, you need to get her away from around. Because I'm not giving her nothing but a hard time. So. Bro. I'm talking about, man, look at this, man. Back in the 80's, every policeman on the force knew about me. Every policeman that was on the force knew me. And they didn't like what they knew. Because all they were saying was that man crazy. It got to the point where if she called the police on me, they wouldn't even come. They wouldn't even come. No, I ain't going over there. No. That family, leave them alone. Because that man is crazy. I'm not going over there. And they'll go everywhere but to our apartment. Yeah. Even when we got divorced. I wasn't even here. I was in Memphis when we got divorced, right?
Yeah.
By me not contesting the divorce, the judge gave her whatever she asked for. Oh yeah, he gave everything. Because they lied. Her and her mama both lied. She bought this and she bought this. She bought that thing. She ain't had no job. How she gonna buy something? Anyway, they took the whole apartment that I paid like $3,500 back then. This was in '83. $3,500 was a lot of money back then. I filled the whole apartment up, brand new furniture, to just make her happy. She took all of it, but my brother told me, he said, man, he said, well, I don't know what them people about, them people. He said, but there was a knock on the door. Excuse me, he said, I opened the door, and it was the sheriff there. And he said, he was looking for you. And I told him, you wasn't here. You was in Memphis. And he said, he went back there and told us, y'all come on, he ain't here. It would have been, and he said it was about 15 of them in the parking lot. Bro, I tell you, I ain't telling you alive, man. After that third incident, not 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 would come. No, they were sitting half of the force. Yeah, because that man is crazy, they thought. He is crazy. And don't care what he said out of his mouth, and I did not care what I said out of my mouth. It was just, you're not going to talk to me. I don't care who you are. You are not going to disrespect me. I'm a man. We're going to talk like men, or we can act like damn fools, and I can act like one of the big damn fools you don't want to know. And this fat dude found that out when I put my finger on this man's nose. 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm poking him on his nose. I don't see you, fat fuck. You don't come from the other side of town and tell me how to run my house. You don't pay no bills in here. And you wouldn't believe why I'm asking why I called the police on me.
Why?
Because I told her to get out of my face and go to bed. That's exactly what I told her. You need to get out of my face and go to bed and leave me alone. And it was stupid, but she was mad at me. My younger brother that's in prison right now, I sent for him to come down here. That's why I just got a $27,000 lawsuit. So I brought my brother down here. I wanted to hang out and show my little brother a good time. So that Friday night, we just went riding, reminiscing about old times. Just him and me, smoking weed and just enjoying each other's company. Time went by. We all the way close. So I'm like, okay, let me go home. We got home. We're going to go home and eat because we got food at the house. Anyway, we get home, sitting there crying. First thing is you get out with another woman. I told her, listen, man, I'm tired. I don't feel like him. So your best friend is going in your bed and leave me alone. Now, mind you, I took my mind off of her. Next thing I know, it's this knock at the door. I didn't open the door, I looked out the window. This my little Humpty Dumpty standing there. What you want, man? Is that your wife down there? If you move out the way, I can tell you. Yeah, what about it? You gotta open the door and let her back in. I ain't gotta do a damn thing. Who the hell is you to tell me what I gotta do? Oh yeah, you gonna open the door and let her in. Hold on, man, let me show you something. I don't give a fuck about you, partner. I just wanna open the door and walk out there. And got in his face. He back up. But the guy who came to back him up, I knew him, Iceman. Black dude. One of the first policemen I met when I came to Belgrade. Matter of fact, me and him shared a joint at his party. Iceman said, listen. He told the dude, after he settled down, settled me down a little bit, told the dude, look man, you go on about your business, because you don't know how to talk to people. I got you. So I told him, I said, let me tell you something before you leave him. If you want problems, I give you all the problems you can handle, mister. Because I don't see you, partner. You or your way. Now, if you gonna do something, come back again and we'll talk about it. He left. So Iceman would look, Freddie. He said, man, listen, I can't tell you what to do or how to do this or how to do this, but do me a favor. He said, let her back in the house, man. And after dark, daylight, he said, yeah, Sally's different, and let her go on the way if she wants to. I said, man, in the first place, I didn't put her out. She walked out. I didn't even know she was out there. This was before I put the phone in the house. But we had just recently moved in this apartment. Open the door. She walked. So time passed. She gone. She left. Packed up all the shit she could take in that Volkswagen and took off. So one night, me and my brother, we like to eat breakfast 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. Cause this place, Linda's. It was a little hole in the wall restaurant.
You told me
the best croquettes you ever want to taste. One of my favorites. So every night between 11:30, 12 o'clock, we go there and have breakfast. So anyway, we pull up. That fat fucker. Him and another white dude. They call me Mr. Trouble. I ain't no trouble. I said, but I can give you something if you want it. I said, well, my name is Freddie. To you, solid gold. But, no, this is before Solid Gold. I'm sorry. This was before Solid Gold. Solid Gold came after that whole thing. Because I had left and went home. I got divorced. Came back, Solid Gold came back. But then I told him, for you, it's Mr. Freddie. Man, fuck them. Let's go on in here and eat breakfast. He followed us in there. Now, mind you, we sitting at the counter. We come in the door of the counter here. They got the table over. They sitting over there and they running their mouth. I told my brother, don't worry about them. They ain't gonna do a damn thing with what they doing, running their mouth. Let's enjoy our breakfast and go home and smoke a joint. Oh, they talk, but guess what? That's all they did. Just talk. You don't intimidate me. I'm not scared of nobody. I'm too crazy to be scared. And what I told, whatever y'all feel like y'all want to do, I'll be leaving here in about 10 minutes. Be out the door. Holla at me. I told him just like that. Now both of these, now one Humpty Dumpty, and then he had another Jack the Beanstalk. Time to do. He way up yonder.
Mutt and Jeff.
I weighed $1.85, but and didn't give a damn about nothing and nobody. Could handle it well. Yeah. But my brother was looking at me, shaking his head and making like, bro, if you wasn't my brother, I swear to God, you was crazy. But I know I was raised up with you, and I know you ain't crazy. But I know you don't take no crap off me. I don't care, man. I respect anybody in this world. But you ain't gonna disrespect me.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. We gonna have a conversation. Now we can have a pleasant one. Unpleasant, it don't make me no difference. But you ain't gonna talk to me any kind of way. I'm gonna let you know. I'm just as much a man as you are, or more than every one of you. So whatever is whatever. But Freddie got known in Belgrade in the 80's. Every police officer even Chief Miller knew Freddie. I knew of Freddie. Actually, he knew me because we had a few conversations in his office. Yeah, in his office. It was pleasant. But he knew Freddie. You're a nice guy. I try to be. But it's another side of me you don't want to see. But this is the good side. You out part. This is the good me. So you're all right. You saved. Bring that other me out. You won't be saying that. He's a beast, sir. Matter of fact, the reason why we were talking, because I was trying to kill this dude, Black Ron. In 95. No, it wasn't. I'm sorry. It was 1990. Yeah, 1990, because we moved to Palm Glaze in 89. This was my birthday, 1990. My birthday was on a Monday. So that Saturday night, me and my boy Ant went out. We up there, it's like 3:30. You ever heard of Chocolate Chip, the DJ?
Yeah.
He's DJ. But this particular night, this before he got kind of big or whatever, he was DJing in out his van. Street crowded that morning. So anyway, this dude, Tyrone, and this female was dancing. The female, she was getting down. Tyrone was doing that. I don't mean no harm. I'm having fun. I'm feeling good. I'm like, damn, bro, you need to tighten up, man, because your girl getting down. I do this, I do that. Hey, man, look here. If I finish you, partner, I'm sorry. Just like that. And walked away. Now, mind you, it was a 6-pack, a bull. But I had given my boy Ant one and I had one. Now I got a 4-pack. I'm holding it in my hand. Next thing I know, Ron, Tyrone, and 3-4 more niggas came up. And Tyrone said, yeah, that's the nigga right there. Black Ron was like, yeah, why you fucking my brother? I said, look, man, I didn't mean no harm with your brother, man. Like I told him, I'm telling you the same thing. If I finish you, if I finish him, I'm sorry. Ron hit. Oh yeah, he punched me. When he punched me, I slapped him, bam, hit Tyrone, bam, backed up against the wall, just went swinging. Nigga came from everywhere. Now there's too many of them. Now I'm trying to break him, I'm trying to get out in the open so Ed can see me and see what's up. So anyway, on the way, that little short dumpster, I run into the corner and hit my chest. I had pleurisy, they call it pleurisy, just a little block on my lung, but it hurt like a mother. But anyway, I bounced off of the dumpster, go around the dumpster, nigga trip me, I roll over, get up, get out the middle of the street, nigga trip me again. Now I can't get up, because they're around me, I can ball it. I can take that, but I'm gonna get you. Y'all get your roll out, but I'm gonna see you again, and it's gonna be ugly. So by the time, they got 3-4 kicks in here now. Ant see me. He come running over there, and then other people come running to this person. Okay, no problem. I get in my car. No, matter of fact, Cool J, Aunt Daddy, he came up and shot it in the air, and that's what scattered everybody.
Mm.
So I go get in my car, and I drive by the nigga, and I told him, I see you again, partner. He was shooting there, pow, pow, that little 32. Okay, so I get home. Now, the first thing is, my wife, she called the police quick. This is my ex-wife. So anyway, she called the sheriff. Sheriff came out. I told him what happened. Do you want to press charges? No. I don't press no charges. No. My wife, she want to press charges. Oh yeah. Oh no, y'all need to arrest him. Y'all need to lock him up, this, that, and the third. So Ron had a reputation. They were arrested. $25,000 bond. Like I say, this was Saturday night, Sunday morning. I had a little Mexican partner named Eloy. That's my little brother. Man, whole wall and number of guns. He had an arsenal of guns. I called Eloy later on that afternoon. I said, hey, bro. I said, I got a problem. He was like, what's that, bro? What's up? I said, look at man, I need a couple of guns. Like, what happened, man? I said, Ron and his boy, they ganged me up this morning. Eloy, I'll be there in 5 minutes. He there. 2:38. Where they at, bro? Let's go get him. I said, no. Keep him there. He gave me the gun. I said, now go home. You did what I asked you to do. You brought me the gun. Now go home. This is my fight. I got this. No, bro, I need to go home. He reluctantly went home. So I cruised through the street. And I see Ron and Tyrone walking. They don't see me. Bow, 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 bow. Well, right there on 5th Street. I cleared the street. When I got through shooting, I missed both of them. Mad and some because I missed them. Ain't nobody. It's a ghost town. Nobody but me and 2 pistols. So now I gotta go. So I jumped in my car. I hauled ass to my partner in house. Same dude I was with. So I called Eloy again.
Mm-hmm.
I left my car at Ann house. We went to Pahokee. Had a Mexican food room over there. So Eloy knew the owner. Eloy told him to look here, man. If anybody asks, we've been here all day. He was like, oh, no problem, you know. So we stayed over there for a few hours. Now by this time, the word got back to him next wife. Ray shot at some people. Ray cleared this whole street, actually. So I get home, I take the clothes off, I throw them away. Gunpowder. I get my hands and I bleach them. Yeah. Oh, I knew I had to get that shit. Oh, bleach them. But nobody came. Man, I shot at that man. Like I said, no, this happened in 91. In 92, it rolled over from 91 to 92. Every time I seen that man, I shot at it, man. And I kept missing it. And one Sunday, bro, I had this man dead to right. I couldn't miss him. He didn't even see me. He's sitting in the car, talking to somebody on the sidewalk. I'm cruising. Now, mind you, I just left my mother's house, and she had fixed a nice little meatloaf and mashed potatoes dinner, and I had me a nice bowl right there by the bucket. But I had my gun on the seat, and when I went to reach for the gun, I pushed it back under there. I went to pull over. Now, mind you, my 2 kids, my youngest son and my daughter was in the back seat. My wife sat there and cried. She begged me, please don't kill that man. Not in front of them. If you don't do it for yourself or me, do it for them. How you think that's going to, the effect that's going to have on them if they see you shoot that man? That's the only reason I can kill that man that Sunday. Okay, we get home, right? That Friday, we left my mother's house, going home. We come up 6th Street to Avenue E. My wife seen him before I did. He's standing across the street at Tiny Liquor. She jumped and grabbed my arm. What you grabbing me for? And I looked up and I seen him. She was like, oh my God, Ray, don't kill that man. Please don't kill him. I ain't gonna kill him, but I'm gonna talk to him. I parked the car, got out right there, moved the car. I walked up to this man, scared shit out of him, because he didn't see me come up. Oh shit. I said, let me tell you something, man. I said, boy, I want to kill you so bad I can taste it. I said, but it's 3 reasons why you still living today. And he was like, what's that, dog? I said, you see that white car going right there? My wife and my 2 kids is the only reason you still living. I said, because Sunday when I seen you in front of Nat the cat house, I was finna kill you, boy. But my wife begged me not to kill you. That man was like, oh my God, you're so right, man. And he apologized 100,000 times. He said, listen, man. He said, now that I think about it, and afterwards, when I found out who you was, people told me then that I had put my hand on the wrong person. Now I know what they meant by that. He said, dog, I'm so sorry. He said, but let me tell you something, man. I can't set the record straight as far as putting my hands on it. He said, but I can set the record straight. Anything you need, and you think you need, you just ask me, dog, and I give it to you. And he wasn't lying, man. This man was bringing me quarter pounds of weed. He was bringing me money. He was bringing me anything and everything, trying to rectify that problem. He said, let me tell you something. He said, all them niggas I hang with, he said, I'm gonna have a talk with them. And if any one of them even look at you cross-eyed, let me know and I straighten that pussy out. He said, man, I'm so sorry, man, I didn't know. We became all right after that. I still did, you know. But like I say, I wanted to, but I know I didn't want to do that in front of my kids. That would have been a bad effect on my kids had I killed that man like that. And like I say, after that, I didn't want for shit. One